they've got multiple scores, and so it makes it really tough to do a scout against them, as you can't lay off anybody.
Brandon Love inside, rattles it home. Love coming off.
And it does. Coach Johnson at Texas State preaches to his guys about being connected, and it makes a big difference on the floor, especially when you get into tight ball games. You can trust that person to the right or left of you.
Sykes driving coast to coast. Again, he's had a really strong homestand so far. Sykes averaging 15 points a game so far in this season-long 4-game homestand, 4-0 Texas State. Little runner inside, down the chute for Donovan Gregory.
Grown at least the last 2 games in particular, have really picked up their defensive intensity, and they've been more physical and aggressive on the defensive end. But you see Donovan Gregory, man, he is a Sun Belt Conference vet. He has been through the wars. He's got all the points right now for the Mountaineers, and again, he's a tough one.
He was the one that made the game winner against Georgia Southern on Saturday with 9 seconds to go, and then it was Justin Absent with a game-winning block of Avante Parker at the buzzer. Picks up his dribble against Harkham. Shot clock under 10. Bobcats have been good at offense so far, but this is a turnover. Gums has it taken away by Xavier Brown. By the way, correction going into the timeout. I think I referenced that whistle was against Harkham. No, it was an offensive foul against Brandon Love. Scoring inside, meanwhile, Trayvon Spillers. They've done a good job protecting the basketball so far in this homestand. Shot clock down to 10. Mason off the screen. Kind roll for Jordan Mason.
Preseason third-team all-conference from Sun Belt, and so you're looking now pretty consistently. They are doubling every time Brandon Love gets the ball inside.
Sykes on the reverse.
And this has been true in this homestand. Texas State has picked up their defensive intensity, and then on the offensive end have definitely got in a better flow than they were earlier in the season.
Dawson, transition 3, Dylan Dawson.
By Tate Miles getting them back on the scoreboard and narrowing this lead of Texas State.
The Mountaineers zone, giving the Bobcats some fits, leads to a turnover. Gregory finds a cutter. Flying in for this dunk is Trayvon Spillers.
And, coming in here trying to get a big win to get to that number, big 20, which is that benchmark that you want to get to.
Mason, three-pointer, Jordan Mason.
And Dawson's got a good look at it, but misses the whole bucket.
Harkham a good late closeout. Here come the Mountaineers. Gregory for the lead. Donovan Gregory. Now Sykes. Mason, 5 left on the timer. Mason's got to put it up. Long distance. Jordan Mason.
Coach Johnson has called him, he has that gene, that it thing that makes you be able to win ball games.
And then a steal. Here's Gums, finds Mason cutting inside. Jordan Mason starting to heat up. Again, this Bobcat team, just a different look to them since the calendar turn of February. Been a very common story for them in recent years as Sykes flies in and flushes on the feed. Bobcats have gotten cold. They haven't scored in more than 4 minutes, but still forcing turnovers. Here's Elijah Tate challenging Absent and able to score around him. Fearless drive to the bucket by Elijah Tate. Again, the game close throughout. Mountaineers' largest lead to Bobcats' largest 9. Benson, three-pointer right down the hatch for Colton Benson. A 15-point, 10-rebound double-double for Sykes, a sophomore. Harkham dishes Tate from the top. Big-time 3, Miles Tate. Playing so strong tonight. And it's been a trend for them as of late, holding teams below their per-game average. App State. Into Dawson, lets it fly, and down it goes! Dylan Dawson, cold-blooded buckets.
Execution by Texas State on the inbounds play. Gets a little bit not letting him land, so they get the foul.
One streak ends and another continues. App State's 8-game win streak is over, where the Bobcats have tied their longest win streak of the season.